the board. Lindgren coming off the bench will put his man under a bit of pressure, but again, good play there by Lake, just showing his experience. Heads up on the play, keeping the puck retained. It allows Alex Graham to jump in. Graham gets the layoff to Hewitt. Hewitt's going to get him with the shot, and it's a nice finish from Jason Hewitt there. The Steeldogs moving into that 1-goal lead. Smartly to play in the defensive end there by the Steeldogs, and as they came out the other way, all of a sudden it opened up for Jason Hewitt. So with 12 and 13 to go, the Steeldogs have moved into a 1-goal lead here at the Slough Ice Arena. You're going to see lots of this tonight, I think. The Bees aren't going to be happy about falling behind as Josh Martin battles in deep. Antonov falls down to the ice, no call on the play as the man's driven down, and the call does come from Hewitt out here on the red line. So the Bees will be moving on to a power play opportunity soon. Kelly throws on there for the tip, but it's a great tip at the net from Josh Martin, and the Bees, with the delayed penalty, have been able to grab the goal to bring themselves back into this one. It's a quick and sharp response from the Bees, and it's a lovely little tip on the play, I think you're going to find. Here it is then, it's going to go all the way out to point. You can see the penalty called in the background. Shot will come in here from the point. Just look at the work here. Josh Martin to the net, great tip on the play. It's been a good kill so far, as I desperately find a bit of wood to touch here in the penalty box before I curse them. Steeldogs will now come out the other way. We've got 1 minute now to go on that power play. Hewitt with the head fake, just enough to guide off Antonov. Gets driven into the board, can't clear it this time as O'Connor will work it across. Kirk's going to step in. He gets the shot on. It's a nice finish at the near post there. So it's another power play goal for the Steeldogs. They're making the most of this man advantage when they've got it against the Bees this weekend. With 7 and 11 to go in the first period, Steeldogs have restored that 1-goal lead. Let's have a look at it here, and as you see, yeah, it's just a nice one. Just let go. So Liam Hook, 13:07, 2 minutes for hooking. 4-on-4 action then on this small ice pile as Antonov will try and put the pressure on high, going long down the ice as it comes off McPhee. That'll help the Bees out because it's going to send Kieran Long in the other way. Long will try and dance his man, gets stood up very well though by Davey Phillips. Support coming from Hewitt as Long will try and work it around to Antonov and does do so. Antonov gets it back to Long. Long's going to go in tight, and it's an equalising goal for the TSI Wild Bees. 4-on-4 opportunity, and Kieran Long coming up with the goods. His first goal of the NIHL Spring Cup, and that brings the Bees to their feet. Let's check it out on the replay for you all. The Bees will try and work this one out. Waller's going to get an opportunity here because he's going to send it far side, but Hewitt just read that play like a book, and he's going to come out the other way now and try and dips and dangle round his man. Gets in on the net, and it is a goal. So for the second night in a row, Jason Hewitt has got 2 goals in a game, and this time he's the man who's now breaking the Steeldogs into a lead for a third time. With 27 seconds to go in the period, they lead by 3-2. Here he comes, just gets round his man. It's a nice now Wells. Forward will come the Steeldogs. It's broken up in the offensive end by Chamberlain. Does very well to keep that puck alive and then get the puck back in. Shot on net is a good save in the end by Lauday, as the Steeldogs will now come away the other way. Hewitt already got 2, we're looking for his hat-trick tonight. Gets a little drop pass in, it was a good shot! And it's a good goal for the Sheffield Steeldogs, so they're the ones who will be looking to get out early in the period, and they do so, as it's another goal just 30 seconds into the period. It was the second period where they did all the damage last night in the game, and could it be the same case here? 4-2 in front now, the Steeldogs are. Let's go to the replay for this one. Hewitt bringing it into that zone, looking to work the opportunity. Good the forecheck and keeps it in there as Antonov. He's got Martin rushing to the net if he can find him. It's a great stick on the play there, I think, by Ben O'Connor to break that one up. And Phillips will now bring out the other way. He tries to feed it into Kirk, who's able to knock it on with his skate, then get the other side of his man, and then put it in the net as well. It's a lovely finish by Kirk. Just left enough of a dangle out there. So in the space of 1 minute in the second period, the Steeldogs have moved out into a 3-goal lead. Let's just see that one again. It's a good little finish by Liam Kirk. This one has to be said. Just got the bounce off the board there. Here we go. 94. As a shout came in, as now the Bees will try and bring out the link. Gets the pass into Galazzi. Galazzi gets it across to Webb, but it's just off the end of the tape. It'll go into the corner where we've battled out. Now the Steeldogs get the head up on the play with Phillips again. Phillips is going to gun it forward. He's got support from Salem. Salem's shot is gloved behind by Goss, and it's still into the back of the net again. Off the back of the board it came in, and as the puck fell back in, just seemed to take the little deflection in. So 18 and 34. This has been nothing short of a disaster here for the Bees in the opening 90 odd seconds of the period. Let's see this one from the camera behind the goal. As you see Phillips, Salem gets shot off the glove. MNL. Look forward to seeing that. Don't forget, we've got Buzz quick coming up for you in the second period as well. It's all the excitement here at the Slough Ice Arena for you on this Sunday afternoon, as Hewitt will keep that one in for the Steeldogs. He'll try and work it in deep. He'll try and wheel it out the corner as the pressure comes on. Back to O'Connor on the point. Throws it across. Lovely pass. Lovely shot off the water bottle. And that'll be goal number 7 for the Steeldogs there. Just well worked play and well worked opportunities. It's fed all the way across to the man that was free. And he fired it in over. The bleeding doesn't stop here for the Bees. We'll see the play here. O'Connor just a great throw across there. Milson has to drop down to the ice to get the save. And the Bees under pressure will try and just sneak this one out, which Ryan Webb eventually does, and will then go into a foot race with Tim Smith, and it forces Jordan Lauday to come out the net, but the Bees were in the middle of making a line change there, very close to a too many men call, but luckily waved off by the officials. Webb with it in deep, trying to work this one around, got support out the point from Mogg. Galazzi on the other side, Mogg throws it on net, rebound falls at the net, chance for the Bees, and they do put it in there. It's Josh Kelly who works himself in deep, and he gets the goal with 4:42 to go in the period. The Bees finally getting one on the score sheet in this period, and it came after a lot of good work in there. Here it is then from Mogg on the point, throws it on net, and it's the opportunity as the puck there will fall for Hook, who's come off the bench. Hook gets a shot on, good save by Lauday to pad that one into the corner. Goes all the way around the back of the net as Will Stead will try and work this opportunity away. As Harvey Stead loses it on the point, it's going to be a bit of a foot race as Brammer and Danny Milson coming all the way out of his net as the shot there goes past the post, and eventually, oh, the net comes off its mooring. Well, that's a comedy bit of moment. There's head in hands here from Ben O'Connor on the point. It's very rare you see that. Danny Milson had to make a quick decision there, and in the end proved to be the right. Work it back to the point to Morgan. Morgan will go across to O'Connor, who wheels up looking for the tip of the net. And Lake wore that one somewhere a little bit gentle as it goes into Mogg, who works it across to Hook, and they'll try and work this one. Hook gets it into Antonov. Antonov gets the dance right, backdoor for Mogg, and on the backhand it's a lovely finish from Stuart Mogg there. A well-worked play by the Bees, and it's going to be them who get themselves on the board with 1:10 gone in the period. Great finish from the Pigeon there. Let's have a look at this one on the replay, because this is a lovely play all the way by the Bees actually. Worked by Antonov, and then Mogg on the backhand. Look at that one side. Radley was trying to break out the zone, but instead has to go in defensively. Antonov picks it up, tries to feed it into Long, and Long will just lose it off the back end. Sorry there, goal then. Scored by Stuart Mogg, assist going to Vanya Antonov. As Liam Kirk's going to go one-on-one on Danny Milton, who comes up with the save. But unfortunately for him, as the rebound fell out, it just dropped off a Bees man, with Milton prone on the ice. It's the Steeldogs who re-establish their 4-goal lead in this one as own eventually. It's only to neutralise where Tim Smith straight away sends it in the other way. Bees get some fresh legs on though, that will help them as Will Stead tries to step in. Liam Kirk jumping off the bench as well for the Steeldogs as the Bees go in defensively. UR Lingren showing some good stick work there to keep that play alive. Bees can't clear the zone. As this time Kirk will step in, he's got support from Graham, but he doesn't need it. Finishing through the 5-hole, as that's his 4th goal of the night. Steeldogs into a 9-4 lead. And now maybe a 3-on-2 break for the Steeldogs here if they can work it. Ripley going to go in by himself, works it back to Brammer. That's a nice finish there for the Steeldogs. They rushed it in there and they put up the 10 on the scoreboard and just broke in the play. And as they were able to do so, raced in on net. And with 6 and 8 to go in the third, the Steeldogs do get the 10 for the night as they bury it. Let's take a look at the replay of this one. So all of a sudden you just saw them lining up.